Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Azam Zulkifli. My matrix number is AA200260. So, in introduction, in this engineering drawing project, our group have sketched one-story bungalow. So, in this report, we want to tell you specifically about our story bungalow house. We will tell you the characteristics of our house, the type of room and space available in the house, the whole area of the house and each room, the material that used to build the house and types of roof. Last but not least, structure drawing that include foundation, column, beam and slab. We will include architectural and structural drawing in the appendix. So next, objective. First, helping the low income group own an affordable home. Second, make a significant contribution to lifestyle improvement and socio-economic development. Third, provide an active living environment that can influence and shape behavior and productivity. Fourth, set the total construction cost in terms of materials and value throughout the production of the house. Next, produce a neat and time-saving plan. Lastly, make a documentation of a building in the form of skill drawing and special report.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khairi Adi bin Khalil. Number matrix AA200346. Now I will continue the presentation by present characteristic of house. So as we all know, every house built must have characteristics. We will state these features in this section of the report. In general and also detail of each room, material use and furniture provided. Okay, the main characteristic of the house, the type of house is bungalow. Number of level 1. Floor area 1834 square feet. So number of door 11 unit. Number of windows 12 units. Bedrooms 4 unit. Kitchen 1 unit. Dining room 1 unit. Living room, kitchen 1 unit. Bedroom 3 unit. Garage and porch 1 unit. Characteristic of the living room, the area 17 times 19 square. So fan 1 unit of ceiling fan. Door 1 unit of uneven door. 5 unit lamp. 5 unit of fixed window. Table 1 unit. Sofa 3 unit. So the characteristic of the master bedroom, the area 18 feet times 12 feet. 1 bedroom, 1 bed. Door 1 unit of door with right hing. 1 table. Window 2 types, which is 1 unit of corner window, 1 unit of 2 panel fixed window. So fan 1 unit of ceiling fan. Lamp 2. Closet 1. Air condition 1. The kitchen, we have area 18 feet times 16 feet. 1 sink, 1 door unit of door with right hing. 1 table, 1 window, double casement window. 1 smoke exhaust fan. 2 lamp cabinet, 1 set. So for the bedroom, 1 sink. We have 3 bedroom. So it have 1 sink, 1 shower, 1 unit window of 2 panel fixed window, 1 lamp, 1 unit of door with right hing. The other space, dining room we have one door, sliding door, two trap for panel,
Assalamualaikum
two
warahmatullahi
lamp, one
wabarakatuh.
fan,
My name
and
is
ceiling
Aminur
fan.
Rashid bin Amir Faisal. Matrix number 88200113. I'm going to talk about building structure of this project. Firstly, we are going to look at the foundation. The foundation is a crucial element in determining the strength and stability of the development. The idea of the roll bears the load and distributes the load to the bottom. The muse is the lowest construction within the building structure. During this project, the muse is that the pad base, the bottom of this pad is intended to make a control pressure of 100 kilonewton per square meters. The bottom of this pad is constructed at depth of 0.7 meter from ground level. This base measures 1.2 power by 1.2 and then multiply by 0.4 meter. Length and width uh, 1.2 meter, while depth is negative 0.4 meter. This foundation was built using concrete and iron reinforcement as concrete and as construction materials. Then I will go to the pillars. Pillars are one of the components of structural framework in built contact with the loading floors and beam. The load to be carried are going to be transferred to the underside supported by this project. The pillars to be constructed are manufactured from concrete reinforcement iron. Okay, these poles are constructed in accordance with the amount set. This project used two styles of poles, namely C1 and stiffener. Okay, next we have the beam. Beam are one of the horizontally built structural elements which can bear loads on floors, walls, and slabs. Beams are also being using concrete components as support during this process. This beam is created both under the roof and under the slab board. Then we have floor. Floor can be a component that plays a key role in the building and provide a flat surface. In general, the function of the ground is to support the activity within space and to create the character of the space. It's also to face heavy loads. Like people walking on it and other household furniture. Supported by this project, there are several types of layers to create the ground, including the solid foundation, which is the bottom layer, then the concrete layer, the bottom second layer, then the screed layer, that is the third layer, and lastly we have the finishing layer, which is the top layer. Lastly, we have the roof for the structural building structure. The roof is the highest part of the building. The structure that protects all internal activities is most important. The roof is used to protect the building from rain, heat and wind. Is additionally loaded. The roof used during this project is cement fiber roof. Thank you. Proceed to the next presenter.
Building materials. First, brick. The brick used are red bricks of a durable durable type, so that a lifetime house built longer than lasts longer. The price chosen is also not expensive and not too cheap. Second, woods. The variety wood that we choose to make the house is also of good quality and reasonable price because the foundation of the roof part requires rugged wood to accommodate the weight of the roof that will install on the house. Third method. The iron chosen to make the pile is steel, that is dense and not too heavy because the most important part of a house is the pile part, because if the pile not strong, then the wood wall will easily crack and will collapse. Fourth, cement. The cement used is a type of Portland cement with a ratio that allow it dries quickly and gets hardest, because if you choose slow drying cement, the concern will delay construction work and will take quite some time to complete a house. Roof. The type of roof we choose for this model house is cement fiber roof, which is not too heavy, and roofs that do not absorb heat. Windows. The windows glass we use for this model of house is the kind that can be seen as common from inside and outside the house.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm going to talk about the construction location. Now, we have to choose the perfect location. So it is has to be a very strategic location, so that the owner of the house can go everywhere they want. Then we have to make sure that it is near eateries. Next, we need to have short retails nearby, and of course, laundry for the clothes. Okay, now for the specific location. The location of the one-story bungalow that we have planned for us to choose of site for the construction is in Perak, Malaysia. The bungalow will be located in district of Ipoh, number 31300 as a zip code. Lot for site of our house, we have chosen the sub-district of Sungai Raya because the poor village atmosphere is so crowded compared to the first location we planned to choose, namely Ulu Kinta, Perak. The area of our bungalow house site has an area where the paved road is west power lot of our house site, and on the side by terrace house that had been there before the construction of our house is underway. This location is very strategic to be used as home site us because there are 3 schools close to our home site. Distance between school with our home site is about 1.5 kilometers, only where one of them is SMK Sipang Pulai, while 2 kilometers away to it is the SJKC Pui Ying, and 3 kilometers away is SK Taman Bersatu. In addition, 1.3 kilometers from housing site has eateries, shop retails, and even laundries to facilitate daily affairs. Less than 30 minutes to get to Ipoh Parade. However, 100 meters southwest of our home site, there is Masjid Kampung Kepayang, which is convenient for perform Friday prayers and worship. There are also Sungai Jahang, which is popular of water rafting 30 minutes from the site. Among of the demographic feature we mentioned above are reason why we agrees that this site is suitable for us to make our bungalow house site, and the value of this house is only worth around 120k. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum dan selamat sejahtera. So my name is Aban Zaruf Abini bin Syabini. The code metric is AA200479. So in this video I will present about the conclusion part of my group assignment for engineering drawing, which is group 1. So for the conclusion part is, in summary, the knowledge of home architecture should be learned and implemented in future construction. The construction of a building or house should be very carefully studied and studied in ways and materials to build it. This is because to avoid any defects in the house. The house is to be inhabited by humans, so it must be made properly and thoroughly to ensure safety. The production of plans drawing using AutoCAD is also very important to illustrate and explain the design ideas of a house. The materials used are also very important to build poles, roof, etc., which must be suitable for the house. The area of the house is 272 square feet, which means this is a very big house and it can be occupied by a large number of family. So orthographic projection is also very useful to know the side, front and the back view of a building. So finally we found that everything we learned was very important in completing our project. All drawings have been attached to the appendix. So with that in mind, all the sequence of education should be involved in any part of architecture, which means beyond any limitation, all obstacles will be invisible.